The highway stretched endlessly under the ink-black sky, a ribbon of asphalt swallowed by darkness. Only the faint glow of a broken streetlight flickered intermittently, casting long, trembling shadows across the road. Derek Hill gripped the steering wheel with white-knuckled intensity, his knuckles pale under the dashboard lights. He had been driving for hours, the route taking him through the desolate stretches of Nevada, a place where towns seemed to vanish and the land itself felt like it had been abandoned. He had left Los Angeles earlier that evening, trying to make it home to Denver before the storm rolled in. The radio had long since given up, a soft static now the only companion to his lonely drive. Every mile passed in silence except for the crunch of tires over uneven asphalt. The highway ahead looked empty, but something in the air made him uneasy.
The silence pressing against his ears like the road itself was waiting for him to make a mistake. First shadow figure. As he passed an old rest area turnoff, Derek saw a figure standing by the roadside. Tall, unnaturally thin, wearing a dark coat that fluttered in the wind. It didn't move or acknowledge the headlights. It was as if it were part of the night itself.
Endless highway. Shaking his head, he sped past. But in the corner of his eye, the figure appeared closer, impossibly close. Panic coiled in his chest. The rearview mirror showed only empty road. Lightning flashed, revealing hundreds of pale, motionless figures along the asphalt. The next moment, they were gone, leaving only a hollow whisper echoing in the car. Sedan appears. Then the first car emerged. A 1960s black sedan, peeling paint, rust crawling across its surface. It glided silently, no lights, no driver, and stopped directly in front of him. Derek swerved to avoid a collision, heart hammering. The engine hummed, a chill seeping into his bones. Faces in the sedan windows. Derek tried to pass, but the sedan moved with him, staying just ahead or behind. Headlights flickered, revealing hundreds of pale, gaunt faces pressed against the windows, mouths open in silent screams, hollow eyes staring. He slammed the brakes, but the road had changed. Highway becomes tunnel of shadows. The highway twisted into a dark tunnel. Skeletal trees clawed at the car. Asphalt bent unnaturally, and the walls were lined with shadowed faces, all watching, whispering. Derek's breath caught as the night became a living trap. Backseat figure. Something moved behind him. Derek froze. A hunched, indistinct humanoid figure whispered, its voice scraping at sanity. "Turn back. It's too late." The terror clawed at him, paralyzing his limbs. Lost mile sign. Through the darkness, glowing letters appeared. "Welcome to the Lost Mile." Beyond it was nothing but black void. Derek felt an impossible pull forward, every instinct screaming to turn back. But the car moved on its own. Mirror version of Derek. The sedan appeared again, now side by side. In the driver's seat stared a twisted mirror of Derek himself. Pale, grinning, hollow eyes. "You've always been here," it whispered. Derek screamed as his reflection's grin widened. Whispering shadows engulfed the highway. The road was filled with shadows rising from asphalt and trees. Swirling around the car, hundreds of whispers overlapped, echoing inside his head. Derek could see nothing but faces. Nothing but the impossible highway stretching endlessly. Derek panicking inside the car. He slammed the brakes, swerved, tried to accelerate. But the car lurched violently as if the road itself had a mind. Hours or minutes passed. The sun never rose. Every mile was the same twisted highway, filled with whispers and figures he could not escape. Morning return. Finally, light returned. The highway seemed normal again, desert stretching calmly on either side. Derek's hands shook, relief washing over him. For the first time in hours, it seemed the nightmare had ended. Note on passenger seat. But his stomach sank when he glanced at the passenger seat. A handwritten note lay there. "See you soon." The handwriting wasn't his. Fear surged. He was not free. Gnarled trees along the highway. Derek's eyes scanned the road. Twisted trees lined the asphalt, shadows crawling across the highway. He realized the Lost Mile wasn't just a place, it was a presence. Always waiting, always watching. Whisper behind Derek. As he gripped the wheel, ready to drive away, a soft whisper returned, coming from somewhere unseen. "It's always waiting." Derek shivered, knowing the terror had never left. The highway had claimed him in ways he could not escape.